Well, hello. Thank you and welcome to the 2014 Cisco Data Center Partner Connection. My name is Joe Popp, and I'm very excited to be your MC for the next couple of days. I'm here to not only give our presenters the introductions they so richly deserve, but to keep you informed and on track so that you don't miss any of the amazing opportunities that we here at Cisco have made available to you. Now, I have to admit to all of you, I wasn't the Cisco team's first choice. Cisco wanted someone with a little more, name recognition. But then they got together and decided they didn't want the MC to be a distraction to all the great information that'll be shared here. Besides, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford didn't become available as everyone expected. I thought he'd have some free time about now. This is a great location for a meeting, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. Puerto Rico's brand is the All-Star Island. And you know what? We have an all-star lineup for you to connect with. This week, we encourage you to make sure you get what you came for. In our registration survey, we asked you to tell us the top 3 reasons that you are attending DCPC. And what you told us was networking with Cisco executives and peers, to discover new business opportunities, and to learn about new Cisco DC strategies. Well, the agenda that we have planned for you will drive us toward these desired outcomes. Let's go ahead and get rolling, all right? Our Cisco sponsor of this week's event, Todd Meister, he's going to kick us off with how Cisco is working closely with our partners as we evolve together to market trends, driving relevance and delivering business outcomes. Now, Todd might have started his success in his family's cheese business in Wisconsin, it's true, but there's nothing cheesy about the top 100 and top 75 channel executive awards that he's won, or that his connected architecture team influenced nearly $10 billion in bookings in 2012. It is now my pleasure to introduce Cisco's Vice President of Software and Solutions Innovation, America's partner organization, Todd Meister. Cheese whiz, that was a good presentation. Sorry, I know cheese puns are grating. Like me, I'm sure you've come out of that presentation remembering more than Todd's cheese history, right? For example, understanding that by developing our partnerships, the results are going to be customer solutions that deliver business outcomes. See, I was paying attention. So we've started by delving into solutions innovation. Now let's move into strategy, all right? Our next presenter, David Yen, has nearly 3 decades of knowledge, expertise, and passion for engineering excellence. Not only does David hold 3 US patents, but actually before joining Cisco, David helped transform Sun from a workstation company into a leading enterprise server company. He's now responsible for continuing the success of the Cisco Unified Computing System and Cisco Nexus switching portfolios, and for taking Cisco's leadership in the data center to the next level. So to share with us Cisco's latest data center strategy and vision, please welcome Senior Vice President and General Manager, Data Center Group, Mr. David Yen. All right, this afternoon, Cisco's partners consultant Art Baracus will talk about how creating a whole new approach is going to make a tighter relationship with Cisco possible. But first, lunch. Now you can find lunch in the Grand Atlantic Terrace, all ready and waiting for you. Just head right out these doors here, then turn right. Just keep walking until you run into food. All right, we'll see you back here ready to go by 1 o'clock. Enjoy. Some would say with working with our partners to drive growth and profitability within a Cisco data center practice, it takes art. You need to understand partner challenges and leverage best practices, right? And many of our partners have personally witnessed great success through partner discovery and proposition workshops. Well, we have Art. He's been on all sides of the equation, from customer to partner. Please welcome Cisco's partner business consultant, partner enablement, Art Baracus. How many walked away with one of those eye patches from last night? Got one of those eye patches, yeah? Anyone have 2 and using them for a good rest this morning? Well, look, we wanted to show you some photos from last night, but we thought better of it. These days, everything seems to be, internet fodder, become viral. But you know what? If you'd like to see some of the crazy antics from some of you last night, you can find lots of stills and videos at www.nsa.gov. No, I'm just kidding. Your privacy's safe with us. Let's take a quick look at some of the moments from last night. So let's go ahead and get rolling with a keynote from our platinum sponsor, Intel. We are very lucky to have Intel's Pat McNallen here, all the way from the frozen tundra of Minnesota, where their idea of business casual is like ski masks and snow boots. Yeah. Seriously, Pat loves his winter activities, by the way. Below zero just means more ice fishing and more snowmobiling. But we will not get the cold shoulder from Pat today. He's going to be sharing with us how the Cisco-Intel partnership is driving the next big thing in the data center. And I understand someone here is also about to win a Windows Surface Pro tablet. Cool as that. Please welcome from Intel, Director, North America's Solutions Provider, Enterprise Solutions Sales, Pat McNallen. Isn't it amazing how accepting we are that the food that we're going to eat is safe? You know, typically we don't even think about it, right? You know, in the back of our mind, we must be very comfortable believing that all the way down the line, there are systems in place that are looking out for us, right? Multiple different processes, all focused on the same goal, that we could just shove food in our pie hole without fearing that it's going to injure us, right? Now, when we think about it, it's pretty clear that these many systems and processes, they got to somehow work together towards that same result, security. Now, having that kind of comfort and that freedom of not having to think about security, that's a goal we should have for our customers. How do we make that happen, especially with all the advanced security dangers that are out there threatening the data center? Well, our next speaker is going to talk about how Cisco is connecting together all the many security tools that exist and creating a comprehensive solution that'll put the easy button back into the customer's hand. Please welcome Cisco Product Manager, Security Technology Group, Tom Hogue. You know, Tom loves those analogies out there. I don't know about security, but I'm ready to buy a car from Todd. All right, don't run off just yet here before you head off to the breakouts. I do have a couple of reminders. And if Todd's in here, he might come back up here for a special announcement. I'm not quite sure he's here or not. Don't forget to confirm your trip back to the airport with the concierge, folks, if you want to guarantee a seat back to the airport in time. Can we get that slide up there? I know I look good up there, but I sure would love that slide. There it is. All right. All right, coming up, we have quite a lineup of breakouts this afternoon, by the way, from gold sponsors Emcee, VMware, Panduit, VCE, and Invicta. And then the Geo Segment Practice breakout session starting at 4:30. And please keep filling out those evaluations on the app. Speaking of which, to encourage participation, we are now going to be donating $20 to local charities for every session evaluation that is completed on the app. So please help us and local charities out by completing as many of the session evaluations on the app as you can. Now, completing our day is going to be the Puerto Rican themed pool party with cigar rolling. Yeah, you like the cigar part, right? And I think there'll be some rum tasting involved, for me anyway. Along with live music, dancers, and those great giveaways. It's starting at 7:30 at the main pool. And I hope to see you all there. Finally, I'd like to remind you that tomorrow being our final day, please make sure you work your hotel checkout and your packing around the schedule because you don't want to miss anything. And it's highlighted by Senior Director Data Center Virtualization Sales Worldwide Channels, John Grauden's presentation. And that's entitled Power Up Your Practice with Nexus 9000, UCS Invicta, and New Account Breakaway, What You Need to Know, and that newly scheduled data center marketing strategy with Cisco Vice President of Data Center and Marketing, Giuliano Di Vittantonio. And on your way in here tomorrow, make sure you pick up one of the overall show evaluations, okay? When you turn in a completed show evaluation into the reservation desk tomorrow, you're going to receive a great gift, a Venturi Travel Wine Aerator. Beautiful. It's like QVC. All right. Now, I don't see Todd out there. Is that true? Todd's not back here? So if Todd's not here, I'm going to go ahead and again close. We hope to see you at the party tonight, and then bright and early at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Join the rest of your day. Enjoy. Welcome to our final day of Cisco's Data Center Partner Connection. Now, it might be the last day, but you know, some might say that we've saved the best for last. So again, I remind you to work any of your departing logistics around this schedule today. You don't want to miss anything. Now, did everyone have a good time last night? Yeah? You guys know how to have fun, I'll tell you. I don't know about you, but I felt like that was like a full immersion into the Puerto Rican culture. Now, it could have been the rum, or maybe in combination with those great cigars, but I guess I called my wife in Chicago last night. I have to admit, I don't remember doing it. But I understand from a message I got from her this morning that I said something like, sell the house, we're moving to Puerto Rico, and start calling me Jose. I don't know what it's about. Let's take a quick look, some more look at all the fun that we had. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling. You know, I've got to ask you though, is there another word out there used more than the word cloud? I think there's a reason for it. It's like taxes, right? Everything that exists is either taxed or will be taxed, right? Well, every business out there is either in the cloud or will be. Now that's what I call sales opportunities. Right now, we're going to hear about Cisco's cloud strategy and plan, your opportunities to sell cloud, and how Cisco can help you go to market and accelerate cloud sales. And who better to talk sales than a seasoned salesman, someone who has sold just about everything from mutual funds to life insurance. Please welcome Cisco Vice President, Worldwide Partner Sales, Bob Gold. All right, well, welcome back. Now, our next presenter comes here from Park City, Utah. And talking with him the other day, I learned that he loves all those outdoor activities that you can find there, from skiing to hiking. And now in both of these activities, you really have to decide where you're going, or you could wind up completely lost, right? Wandering aimlessly, maybe even towards some real danger. Well, the Data Center Solutions go-to-market team, they are the leaders at Cisco that make sure you are making steps every day towards your vision. It's about leadership development of solutions practices. And here to give us pointed in the right direction is Cisco Director, Worldwide Channels Partner Solutions, Brian Allison. Thank you, Brian, for all that great information and go-to-market strategies. All right, it's time for the meeting's most anticipated presentation. Not just because it's the last presentation of the conference, but because our presenter is an award-winning beer and wine maker. So let's take the right ingredients. Nexus 9K, the UCS Invicta, go-to-market, plus the UCS new account breakaway, and let's use our experts' blending process and convert it all into simple incentives to pump your practice. Please welcome the man who embodies the phrase, wine gets better with age, and I get better with wine. Cisco Senior Director, Data Center Virtualization Sales, Worldwide Channels, John Groudon. Well, to all of you out there, I have to say we definitely got what we came for, and more. The networking with Cisco executives and peers. We've discovered all sorts of new business opportunities and are fully educated on new Cisco data center strategies for today, tomorrow, together. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here this year, and I hope to see you all next year, if not sooner. And here's hoping you all have a safe trip home and that you stay warm and dry when you get there. So long.